Hello, troublemakers, and welcome into another Movie Commentary Monday. You guys know that I am obsessed with young adult stories because I never grew up in my heart. I'm Peter Pan. I'm so obsessed that I'm actually writing a young adult book of my own. So in my free time, I've been reading a lot. So I read this one recently. It's All the Bright Places. I'm gonna speak in a way that is non-controversial and YouTube advertiser friendly. It's about two kids who are not enthused about life, and life is not something that they want to do anymore. So they go up on a ledge separately, and then they see each other on the ledge, and it's like a meet cute. It's like, oh, what are you doing up here? Just about to jump. What are you gonna do here? I was gonna jump too. We have so much in common. It surprised me that a book with the premise of two non-life enthusiasts will get turned into a movie. Because the whole book is about two depressed kids. I mean, not depressed. They're two less than happy kids. YouTube, I took January off. I'm gonna need the revenue for February, okay? It got a 66% on Rotten Tomatoes. This wasn't a rotten film. This was a good film according to the critics. I should mention that this movie's gonna cover some heavy topics. So if you're not really into that, then go watch a different video. Tangled, go watch my Tangled video. Cause like that's like a lighthearted little Disney romp. All right, let's give it a watch. All the Bright Places. Oh, it's gonna be sad. What's his name again? Noah. Trent. Fuck. Finch. Finch, man. I remember they put the bird on the cover. Get it? Cause Finch is a type of bird. And also, her name's Violet. Like, flower. Is Violet just a color, or is Violet a type of flower? I'm gonna sound really stupid, cause I don't think that's a kind of flower, Dylan. I think it's just a color. Excuse me? Oh God, am I gonna be the annoying guy? Like, oh, this is different in the books. I don't wanna be that guy. The thing was, like, they were on a ledge together at school. And that was the whole big thing. Is like, everyone looked up and saw those two, and everyone was like, oh, he's a loser outcast. Ah, no, Violet, come down. And then everyone's like, oh, Violet saved Finch. That was the whole thing.
What are you doing?
Jesus, that was like a horror gasp.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna tell you something. This sweater is so hot. I live in Phoenix, so like it's winter, but winter here is like 70 degrees. I bought this sweater because I'm like, I like the look of it. You know what they say, fashion is pain, fashion is suffering. I will suffer, I'll do it.
Look what I can do.
Oh, he's such a little edgelord. Keegan Michael Key!
Somewhere else.
This isn't funny, Theodore. I need you to take these meetings seriously. Okay, do you get that you're on probation and that you're in danger of not graduating?
I've seen so many Key and Peele episodes, it's hard for me to look at him and listen to him talk without expecting a joke at the end of it.
Okay, do you get that you're on probation?
You're on probation for masturbating in the women's bathroom? What were you doing in there? I'm just waiting for the comedy scene to start playing out.
So, you going to Amanda's party?
Everyone's 22. Look at it, he's got... I knew like 6 kids in high school who had facial hair. 6! This man, look at this. You can see his 5 o'clock shadow. Dog, you don't get that until you're like 22. Maybe I just hit puberty super late and didn't notice other people were growing facial hair. I still have trouble growing it. This is like a month of work. Look at this fine beard.
How high are you right now?
Listen to her laugh. Listen to her laugh.
How high are you right now? How high are you right now?
Did you cut class again?
No, for fuck's sake. Where's Mom?
She had to go to...
What is he? Is he eating a fucking Kraft cheese slice? Did he just pick up a piece of cheese out of the fridge? He looked into his fridge. At all the options, he's like, I would love a yellow cheese slice. I'm all for grabbing a cheese curd. I'm all for string cheese. Grab one of those. Peel that baby up. A Kraft cheese slice belongs nowhere near your mouth unless it's on bread or some other, like a hamburger. You can put it on there. You can't. Oh my God. I hope he dies at the end.
No more cheese, bitch!
Ah, he's going in for number 2.
I'm gonna get the dessert.
Her mom has a really Karen face. Luke Wilson, where the fuck have you been for the last 15 years? I like Luke Wilson. He just fell off the face of the earth though. And now he's a dad.
I've been making it for 19 years.
She's got a Karen voice too. She's gonna call the cops at some point. Oh, they made the dude black in this one too. Oh boy. Cause she does end up hating Finch. If she calls the cop on Finch, we might have a legit Karen here. Violet's sister died. Oh, don't tell me he's going there. Don't tell me he's going to the crash site where her sister died. Ah! To Google her after you like found out she's suicidal and you get a little crush on her, to research her, find out where her sister died, and then to like go to that place. That's so creepy, right?
For your class project, you must report on 2 or more wonders of Indiana. Be thoughtful. Okay.
What just happened?
That's creepy behavior. Like she smiled at me. Let me remember this forever. Dog.
I met you standing on the ledge. Why don't you come talk to me instead?
Hey, I think they might get the music part of this right. Because in the book, I was like kind of always a little bit cringy to me. I'm not someone who can like hear music. Like when people write about music, like I don't hear it in my head. But to see it actualized, it kind of works.
I read some of your stuff. It's really good.
I don't write anymore.
She's so depressed. It's so boring. What did he see in her that makes him want to be like, hey, I want to pursue you? Like, what is it about her? She's like dry as a Kraft cheese slice. Now I get it. He likes plain shit. It makes sense.
Maybe they can mean something to us.
Not in us.
They can mean something to you and me. Jesus, call me antisocial.
He's already like complaining. He's like, you're so antisocial. Great. But let's fall in love.
Come again?
That's what she said. That's what she said. That's what she said.
Let's jump.
Wow, that's so exciting. This movie's so good. Oh, don't be in love with her. She's cheese. Did you see that? Before I die, I want to dance with the gods. What emo, depressed ass fucking answer is that? Okay, so that stay awake thing, I can educate people now, because like I've read the book. The stay awake thing is like, he feels like he goes into like these mental comas where he doesn't even like know what's going on, doesn't know, I don't know, he's kind of on autopilot.
Tell me about Eleanor.
She hated reading.
What else?
I'm waiting for these scenes to just like jump out and excite me. How is this movie not over? I feel like I've been watching this forever.
People are always telling me what I am.
That must be hard.
That's what she said. That must be hard. Yes, that's what she said. I think one thing the movie's not doing a great job of is showing how depressed this guy is. Because he's like falling in love. And he's like outgoing. He's going for runs. He's healthy. They're just showing it like he's like a healthy, happy kid. In reality, he's like super sad.
He's a kid all my
That's weird behavior, man.
Wake up.
How do you fall in love with the guy who just he's just like, I'm gonna go fall asleep. In the middle of winter, I'm gonna just sleep on your lawn. That's stalker behavior.
Violet, is everything okay out here?
Yes, Karen.
Basically, I need her to get into the car. That car.
This for a school project?
Yes, sir.
Well, Theodore, I think it's Violet's decision.
You found this kid sleeping on your lawn overnight. And you're gonna be like, yes, daughter, go off with this boy who slept in our yard overnight. Where does your parental instincts kick in and go, that's some weird behavior. Maybe I should supervise them.
Maybe not a bad idea.
It's not a bad idea. Yeah, go off with the boy that slept in our yard like a homeless man.
How are we doing over there?
Fine. Just stop asking me. You're making it worse.
All right, here we go.
This roller coaster is an analogy for this movie where it's technically a roller coaster. It's technically a YA drama movie, but it's way less exciting than all the other ones. It might be a little bit fun when you're on it, but when you're on the real thing, you recognize how much better those are. The best parts of the movie happen at the very end, if they do what the books did. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
You know, you don't have to be so pushy.
You say pushy and I hear assertive, inspiring,
Relentless, irritating.
sexy.
Oh, that was weird.
It's nice to have a friend again.
He just got friend zoned.
You know what I like about you, Ultraviolet? You're all the colors in one at full brightness.
How? How have you talked to this cheese slice and you've pretended to have seen like all the colors in her full brightness. Dog, she's Kraft cheese. What is this? What's he doing? What's he doing? She tried to friend zone him. He's not letting it happen. They hit the golden hour. I should have known. The lighting was too good. That's like the poster right there. What? I thought the shoot thing happened later when one of these characters wasn't living anymore. Won't say which one. I feel like this would have made a really good short film with this orchestral score. Damn, they're really montaging their way through the relationship. Bust through it. Hey, fuck it. We gotta get to his sadness, right? That's gotta be the second half of the film. Oh. He's just zoning out. He's not awake anymore. Get it? She sees it. Something's up. They really just montaged past all the happy parts of the relationship, and now they're like into the downward spiral.
What are you most afraid of?
Being ordinary.
Oh, I got some bad news for you, girl.
How did you get that?
Continuity? Where's his arms? Okay, so his arms are behind him, right? And here his shoulders this way. There, continuity error. Fuck you, film.
I'm going in search of the bottom.
Here's the thing. Oh boy. Interesting that they're doing this from her point of view. So he's gone for a really long time. He's underwater right now. And now she's starting to get scared, right? It was his point of view in the books. And it gave you a lot of insight into his character.
I thought you drowned.
I met you standing on the lake.
Yeah. No, you got it.
And you.
Oh, no, they're gonna bang now. Right, oh, okay. You can't just have them bang out of the blue. You gotta have them sing together first, obviously. It's how courtship works. If anyone out there is a virgin, just know that you're expected to give a musical performance with your partner before you have sex. It's something that people don't talk about quite enough, I think.
Finch, wake up. We gotta go. Sorry, my phone died.
Violet, inside. Get in the house. We'll talk about it later. Finch. If I could.
I lost track of time.
We'll talk about it later.
I thought it was like 9 p.m. Turns out it's 8 a.m. I just lose track sometimes. And they like hate him now, which is wild. Like, yeah, one night they obviously like fell asleep somewhere. I really hope that this movie doesn't act like that's what put him over the edge, because we haven't seen him really all that sad or suicidal at all. I mean, something good happened last night, right? I don't like the implication of this, because it implies that what happened, and now you're gonna cut in to her talking about, you know, being irresponsible and stuff. So it makes it seem like what happened last night is the reason that he's like losing his shit now.
What horrible situations we had you in our heads.
Oh my god, shut up, Karen.
Your dad and I not knowing where you were.
We called the cops. We gave him a very accurate description of Finch, if you know what I mean.
I kept him out all night too, Mom.
All night, if you know what I mean. Oh, over the post-it note? My guy. Dog. Take the post-it notes down. Why did that piss me off so bad? Painting over the post-it note, once the post-it note's off, you're just gonna have splotches of red.
I'm not trying to be an asshole, but I think you should know what you're getting into.
Let's go.
Oh!
She's trying to fix you.
Shut up, Romer.
Oh, that's Romer? I thought that was her ex-boyfriend. I didn't know that was Romer. Did they get rid of her ex-boyfriend? They must have. I think they combined Romer and her ex-boyfriend into one character. Oh, okay.
He's a freak.
Oh.
Stop! Stop!
I'm Amanda. I'm bulimic.
Why is that comedy?
I'm Amanda. I'm bulimic.
Was he trying to be funny? Because now is not the time for humor. I'm bulimic. Like, there's time in this movie for comedy. That was not it.
I've tried to kill myself twice.
It's fiction. Hey. Rate it in for a second. Because I'm sure there's going to be someone out there who's just like, yo, these are dark topics. How dare you make jokes? It's fiction. I think we can look at this and be like, this isn't real. This is just a story. That said, if you're going through these things, I'd like to leave some resources in the description.
Aren't you tired of people talking about you all the time?
People are always gonna talk. It's their specialty.
What? People's specialty is talking? I guess. Like, yeah, language. That's a weird fucking line. Human specialty is talking. Like, if he said gossip or something, their specialty is gossip. That's different. Oh, he looks crazy. There's just post-it notes all over the floor. while half painted. That's a cry for help right there.
I have to open the bar, but I can find someone to cover me.
Good.
You know I love you, right, Theo?
I know.
Nope, that's their last scene together. You can just feel that, can't you?
You don't get it. Don't you know, Violet? I'm the freak.
I fucking knew he was gonna say that.
I'm fucked up.
Oh. Are you 50 shades of fucked up though? Here's one shade of fucked up. Try being 49 times as fucked up as you are right now, and then you're Christian Grey. Then you start spanking girls. Get to that point, and then call me, alright? Because then you got a story.
I need you to leave.
Go!
Jesus. He's getting the Dom part of his roll down. He's just gotta get a couple more shades darker. Luke Wilson, you have had no role in this movie. And it's over. It's over. Don't start now with some dad wisdom.
I was sad.
He's got the forehead he's got the dad forehead creases. This is concerned father lines right here. He's so good at bringing those lines out. He's such a good actor. I can play a concerned dad as well.
I'm better now.
Wow. Whoa. Relieved dad, all these lines come into play. Oh, this is the moment, huh? We're doing this, huh? Oh boy. Man, Finch is such a letdown in this fucking movie. I should have known. They did the shoe thing before. I'll tell you about it at the end. The book handled it really well. For as like, as like the majority of the book is, after Finch dies, like it's handled really well. Yeah, oh my god. It doesn't pull on your heartstrings at all. They just crossfaded into his funeral. All of his classmates aren't here. That was the message of the book. Everyone's like crying about Finch's death. And at the beginning of the book, they're all like, fucking jump, bro. Kill yourself. Calling him a freak and shit. And then they're all crying at the end. Dog, that was so good. Oh, she's doing it. This is the powerful end to the book. Oh no, it's one fucking thing. So let me just explain. In the book, after he kills himself, or before he does, he left a bunch of like cryptic text messages, and she always just kind of ignored it because she didn't think he was suicidal at all. But then she figures out that they had 5 more places to visit, and at each place there was a message from each place, and she could like connect the dots based on what he texted her. She could kind of figure out where he was, what he was doing, what he was thinking and stuff. So that was interesting. The last one was this place that wasn't on the map, and she had to like go search for it. She had to wander by herself, and it's a place where like a church was built for car crash victims and people who were lost and stuff.
It was built in memoriam to those who have lost their lives in auto accidents.
So it's such a beautiful moment as she like goes on this journey after he's gone to like see where he was, and it was like an extra piece of him. So he just killed himself, and she had no idea like he was even like in that place. And then in the end, she goes on this little journey by herself, and they just cut to like the last one. But the shoe one was like the first one. I think it was the first one. So when they did the shoe thing before, when they tied the laces through the shoes up, that kind of threw me off because that's something that she did alone. Yeah. So he left little messages for her in every place that he went, in each of the 5 places.
I worried about not remembering all of the moments, and that's because of Finch.
The way I just saw his face and I was like, what is Keegan-Michael Key doing here? And then I remembered he's in this movie. Why did these actors take these small-ass roles that are unbecoming?
Because he taught me to wander.
Why is she whispering to her fucking class? You know when you're presenting something, you gotta speak loudly so people in the back can hear you.
Finch was a dreamer.
Finch was a dreamer. Who in the back is hearing you right now? How did that get a 66%? They didn't do a good enough job condensing the material. It took an hour for them to connect just at like a base level, and then they montaged through like all the good parts of the relationship. And also you didn't do a good enough job with Finch. Finch is like the best part. Finch is what made this book good enough for me. One thing I liked about Finch is like he kept everything tidy. Like looking from the outside, yeah, he was crazy at times and he was kind of a psycho in certain situations, but he kept like such a good facade. Even at the end, like in the movie, his clothes were just strewn everywhere as he like jumped in. Like it was a rash decision. Like he just like quickly had to get his clothes off. But in the book, he had like everything neat. He literally had it like planned out to the T because he cared about it. Like he cared about how he went out and how like what he controlled about it. But anyways, that's it for this week's Movie Commentary Monday. I'll be back again soon with probably a happier movie. See you guys later. Toodles.